Alright everyone, and welcome back to Welcome to Finland. So, let's go ahead and get back into it. Last time we had made New Finland. We are the Cult of the Fen. And yeah, right now we don't have anything really going. We just bought mining, so it's going to take a little bit to get going. But once it does, we're going to start producing money. So mining in the lower resources are almost always profitable, which is really nice about them. And the pathers don't really care too much about them. The major issue starts to come in. The major issue starts to come in when you start having stuff like refining and heavy industry on top of that. That's when you start having lots of problems with pathers. So we want to make this a megaport sooner rather than later. It does have higher upkeep. Its upkeep isn't that bad, to be honest. Yeah, it's like 1,000 more credits per month. That's not a big deal. But we are making a decent amount of money here. It's not decent, we're making credits. So we aren't losing money on this colony. But we need to find a way to allow us to quickly fund that while being at least decently friendly with everyone. So right now we have an alliance, whatever it's called, with the Persian League. So the question now becomes, who are we currently at war with? The Athletic Path absolutely hates us, but we like selling them fun things to use against everybody else. Don't worry about it. Pirates absolutely hate us. The Independents are okay with us. So there are a handful of people that we cannot trade with. Because of that, that's going to cause a little bit of problems for us. Are there any bounties? Arcadia. The problem with Arcadia is it's controlled by the hegemony. Or the hegemony, depending on how you want to say it. So I'm not too sure we want to go and mess with that. Did we take any jobs? Colony crises. Okay, this is the new system. A crisis is virtually inevitable at some point, and hostile fleets continually probe your defenses. But where there is danger, there is often opportunity. So our primary threat are the pirates. Colony presence and instability. Hidden pirate base near your colony. Alright. This event is repeatable. Interesting. Okay, sounds good. Agreements. Ah, that's with the Persian League. Sounds good. We could go deal with lots of pirates. It says it's near our base and it's hidden, so it's not one of the official ones. So it could be literally anything. Alright. Let's go over here and see what we can find. We have 1,200 125,000 money. Cool. What do we... Goods or inventory? We have supplies. That's about it. What can we buy? You have another monitor. Monitors are almost always good. Yeah, if they're going to let me pick up monitors, I'm going to pick up monitors. So monitors are kind of one of those ships that are really good to have, It doesn't really matter that much where you get them. Okay, so we're gonna need some more crew. We'll just go up to 300. But let's look at these monitors. So we have this guy where... Yeah, that's interesting. So I'd normally put like swarmer missiles on him, so we do have these on that. We could swap those up, but we'll just hang on to them for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this as sort of our pattern. Actually, can I have you fit out to that? I can. Okay, well, sounds good. We'll get to set to escorts. These will do shield damage, so that's good. They can't be entirely ignored. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Sounds good. So we don't have any officers yet. Now, with these monitors, we can have more condors to just basically shoot the enemy to death. They work pretty well. I would like some broadswords. Sure, we'll do that. So the reality of little carriers like this is that they are going to take losses. Broadswords are better crafted though, so it's not as big of a problem. So Gladii. These guys are pretty good at what they do. They don't have any missiles though. Whatever. We'll just put it in there. That should be okay. What else can we get our hands on? We could get our hands on another salvage rig. We could buy another condor, but we just don't really have what we need for it right now. And we're not going to sell this Talon or these two. We're just going to take them back to our colony. Now we do need more supplies. Let's go to the black markets. They are kind of expensive. But that's okay, that's just how it goes. Alright, I think we should be okay. Okay, so we do have some officers for hire. Mr. Perfect Posture, how's it going? He wants us to do a dead drop, right? No, it's a spy set. I can't do that. I don't have the fleet for that. Okay, they're not coming after us. That's good. Let's return to Newfoundland. And let's drop off all this stuff that we don't need. Fantastic. Okay, so they want lots of those, and we could potentially buy lots of them. We could get them at Nova Maxios in Majek. Excellent. Let's go over to Nova Maxios. So, nice part about Tritac over in Nova Maxios is that the nice part about them he started that E-burn, then just realized, oh no, it's them. Let's keep that transponder off. Let's go as dark as possible. Percy and the mercantile convoy is going after them. That's good. Now, I want Nova Maxios. These guys I don't really care about. Made some cash, that's good. Now I'm going to buy as many supplies from these guys as I can carry. Sounds good. What about fuel? Yeah, fuel's pretty standard. Can we get fueled sheep here? I'm not sure. Well, what we can do is we can immediately just offload fuel to the Kantas then. It's at 35 per, and Kanta wants it at 52. So that works for me. What else does Kanta want? He wants a bunch of people. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to Kanta's den and just start dropping stuff off. Just dropping stuff off, Ridge. Of course, after that, we're gonna go to Calçadon. So we could hire these Marines and then drop out their contracts at Calçadon. That could work too. Oh yeah, they love the price of free. Now we just have to... Oh good, our war with the Perseid League is over. Fantastic. Alright, where is Kanta's den? It's over there. Cool. Well, the best part is that we are at war with Tritac, so they shouldn't be a massive problem for us. I'm just hoping that we can sneak into the Kanta's den because they hate us. And we can. It's a little bit bigger than it once was. Alright, we're gonna go to the black market and drop those guys off. I think I'm gonna keep like 100 or like 200 fuel. And they do want supplies, but Calçadon is willing to pay more for them. as long as we can hide our numbers, right? Okay, so I want that much crew. So, okay, we're gonna drop that off. And now, do they have anything that I want? That's the big question. Air fleet's pretty big. Monitors are absolutely overpowered, by the way, for what they are. So every time you find a monitor, just buy it. They are absolutely fantastic ships. Why are they fantastic? You know those remnant capital ships that just eat other capital ships for breakfast? Yeah, one of these can just tank everything that has and then just fly away. So, yay fortress shields. So basically, you'll have like 8 of these or something. You'll just have them all just dogpile one of those ships so they can't do anything, while everything else kills them. Of course, our fleet is still not the biggest or the best. So what else do they got? There is that one hegemony world that I've heard about, but I haven't found yet. That has the like super gremlin phase ships, like the Grendel or something. Grendels, if you build them correctly, are absolutely terrifying. Like, no cap. You just put like 5 assault cannons on them, whatever they're called, the rapid fire assault guns, the medium slots, and then they just shred everything in the game. They just kill everything. It's great. Alright. So I think we are fine. We just need to take a bunch of supplies. Freelance administrators. Alright, now it's time to sneak away. So in my testing with them, they are absolutely terrifying, because if you put safety overrides on them, you can make it to where they can fire all those autocannons without taking any, without building any flux. So they're just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Calcedon. Yeah, they're just the most absurd ships you can think of. They can phase to avoid attacks. As long as they have something to keep fighters off of them, they are perfectly fine. Okay, let's go. I do love low tech. So let me put it this way. Grendels, they have that one ability that makes them shoot faster, and they can fire all those for like super auto guns. They okay. I don't remember what it's called, so I'm gonna go find it. It's ridiculous. So it's ballistic and it's medium. Yes, I have tried Dominators. They're the really slow ones that are in between an Onslaught and an Enforcer, right? Where is it? No. Assault chain gun. So a Grendel with safety overrides can run five of these and not generate flux. Which means that it can literally just fire forever. So as long as the enemy ship cannot drive the Grendel off, it will just keep dropping 2,500 damage into them per second. But then it uses its whole, like, I'm going to fire faster and generate not more flux ability, and just absolutely shreds anything. And for most of the bigger ships, it can just get behind them and just shred their engines. Like, the only downside. Oh, nice. I haven't used safety overrides on Dominators just yet. I should probably do that, though. But yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, but I like it. Alright, Calcedon, I need to get over to you without anybody noticing. No. Ah, excellent. Now we just need to sell a bunch of these on the black market. Nice. I think for the most part I would do everything in my power to not play the game it wants to be played. Okay, so this one will be useful. That one can be useful as well. Crew's usually dirt cheap here. You get them cheaper at Epiphany, but eh. So we'll hire all these crew. We need all of our fuel. What can we get for cheap? Cool. Really wants these. Well, alright then. Cool it is. And then we can pick up lots of fuel at Syndria. Excellent. What ships do they have? They have a Condor, which could be nice for us. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, I'll have to check out the Dominator. Safety Overrides Dominator. My current in fleet is probably going to be a bunch of monitors with 14th Battle Fleet legions, like 4 of them, and then having some Grendels in reserve with officers on them, so that the Grendels can just be my go in and kill everything ship. Because of just how ridiculous it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We have tons of crew. We have the crew. Now what can we put on you? Let's see, what do you got? Well, they don't have any salamanders, so that's probably okay. What about these? They have some broadswords that we could put on. What? Oh. Okay, never mind. We will some point defense on this. And what else we got? Yeah, whatever. We'll put a jackhammer on it. That ought to make people scared of it. Let's go with a broadsword and I guess 2 broadswords it is. Okay, sounds good. Alright. Let's put an improved hanger on it. And just dump the rest in that. Sounds fantastic. So I like carriers, and I like ships that make it hard for enemies to get to the carriers. One thing I have noticed in... One thing I have noticed in this game is that the AI does not really know what to do with sustained damage. So, what do I mean by that? So, if I have a ship that just does steady amounts of damage instead of high burst damage, the enemy AI won't really know what to do with it. It's why my combined arms build went so well. Combined arms is not the mod, it's just what it was called because it used everything. And so with the combined arms, what it did was it used high intensity lasers, EMP, and then squall missiles. And so what ended up happening with this was the enemy ships, the enemy AI is terrified of EMP. However, if I used a tachyon lance, I think that's what it's called, tachyon beam, something like that, that would cause the enemy ship to take all of that to the shields and then just vent and then pull their shields back up before it could fire again. But if you have the high intensity laser on there, that shreds their shields. And there's the EMP, which they're terrified of. And the squalls are putting hard flux on them. And so what that ends up doing is keeping them scared to death of actually lowering their shields ever. Excellent. Yeah, the AI does not want to take any kind of armor damage at all if it can avoid it. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get out of here. Okay, so the hedge is at war with the Dictat. That works for me. I better start using that armor, damn it. Okay. Let's sell all this on the black market. That was worth a whole lot more before. Did they deal with their shortage? They did. We didn't pay that much for it. Who cares? What can I buy here? All kinds of good stuff. Ooh. Warthogs. Take the warthogs. Yeah, I'll take the warthogs. Okay, I think that one's fine. Let's see, what do they have in terms of ships? This one can be nice. Okay, so, fun thing to do with carriers. Put warthogs on them. So, here's what this looks like. This is sort of the medley build that I ran with in a lot of playthroughs. So you have broadswords. These do a decent amount of... So these do a decent amount of shield damage, and these have 2 light mortars on them each. Now those don't sound like a whole lot of damage. It's just 75 per second, right? So these guys shred armor somewhat quickly. And these guys shred armor somewhat quickly. Well, these guys put hard flux on enemy ships pretty quickly. So what this translates to is when you have a bunch of carriers, these guys just absolutely swarm something and just kill it. There's not a whole lot the enemy ship can do. They just sort of die. But as you can see, you have the problem where you can't really fill everything. Oh, there you go. Guess we can fill everything. Yeah, so this works pretty well. Alright, this one. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this is actually pretty powerful. If we... I mean, we'll probably get another bounty going at some point, so we should be able to jump in and go attack something. But yeah, we will see. Academic. Yeah, let's run for our lives. Okay, cool. We need to go to Sendria and get lots of fuel. Yeah, having a whole lot of heavily armored stuff works pretty well. I remember I did a Luddic path run. That was pretty fun to do. Okay, fill up our tanks. How's this? Pretty cheap. We'll fill that up as much as we can. Yeah, we will take as much as we can afford. Perdition. I'll have to look up what that is. It's been a little bit. Perditions are bombers? I want to say? Ah, yes. Okay, so distinguished academician. So academician, this is a term that's used more in Europe than it is in the US. Basically, it's the same thing as just calling somebody an academic who has a position, as an official position at a college, if I remember correctly. Like they do research. It might be a technical position that I'd never heard of. Leontes compared to yourself. Alright. Provost. As a new chief executive. Awesome. Doing itself. Kalachore is still there, that's good. Anatia Baird. Yeah, sure. We'll raise a toast to their new person, and we'll go head over there and see what they want. But for now, we need to go back to Newfoundland. All right. Okay, they did not catch on to what we were doing. Excellent, wonderful, wunderbar. Now I'm just curious as to if... I'm just curious how our mining is going. Bounties? Maya Sura. My Maya Sura. Oh, good. Mining is now complete. Excellent. Okay, so let's drop off a bunch of this stuff. Let's put it into our resource stockpile. We'll just take 100 with us. One thing that's nice to get in the hang of is just dropping off a bunch of like stuff that you don't need in just your normal stockpile. Because when you start to run out, when they start to run out, they'll use this instead of giving you a penalty. And on top of that, when you need some and you take some out. Well, we don't start taking a penalty until we start taking out of theirs. So, yeah, it works pretty nicely. Okay. Oh, good. So this is making us a net of 12,000. Fantastic. Who actually buys these from us? So Calcedon needs them and Kanye needs them. No, they have surpluses. Chicxamoztec, Asher, Sudan, and Kapatish. Fantastic. Then Sudan. Sudan and Kapatish. Alright, sounds good. We really want to build this, we would have to do hazard pay, but we don't really want to build a whole lot of it right this second. We want to buff everything else up first. Alright, let's head over to Mayasura. Everything looks good. It'll cost us 52 fuel to get there, and we will just slaughter everything out there. In theory. It's going to be great. Alright. So we also could be doing a lot of exploring. Are we still at war with Port Said? We are still at war with Tritac. I mean, it looks like the place is pretty secure to tell the truth. These guys are attacking the lost Astropolis. You fools! It's so dangerous. Okay, well there does seem to be somebody over here. I know that the AI will have them hang out around little planets like this. Okay, like basically it's just wiped out by all the mercenaries showing up to slaughter everyone and everything. Sounds good. So where else could they be hiding? That's kind of about it. Corporate trader, huh? I was kind of hoping I would come over here and fight a lot of people, but it doesn't necessarily look like that's going to be the case. Aside from Port Said. Oh, it looks like they did attack Port Said, didn't they? Unlikely. Nice, we're getting some cash. I like it. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot here. They've sort of been cleared out. So that's the pirate base, who's also kind of in danger for us. Gotcha. So, I mean, this bounty is still going, so we're gonna hang out and try to find someone to kill. It is kind of nice whenever we find a bounty for, like, Tritacion or something. Someone who hates us. I guess we'll go look over here again. Tritac seems to just be ignoring us for now. Okay, just mercenary. As he flies to a star. Okay, there's something over here. Ah. Well, I mean, at the very least, we are getting some stuff. Yeah, we're just getting the leftovers, though. All my dudes just itching for a fight. They're not getting anything. Unfortunately, that also means that we are... That also unfortunately means that we're kind of just hemorrhaging supplies for no reason. Okay, well, there's something down there. We have to wait for this to scavenge? No, okay. So there is a derelict vessel over here somewhere. A buffalo, nice. Okay, yeah. The bounty is over. Nice little drone tender, not too bad. Okay, where can we get supplies for dirt cheap? Or, Asher. I don't know if we have enough fuel to get to Asher and back. Yeah, no, we wouldn't have enough fuel. So, I guess in that case, we just head back to Newfoundland. Let's go. No point in sticking around and fighting people we don't need to fight. Especially when we're not being paid to fight them. Though we could go after some of these bounties. So we could go after him. He has a fairly small fleet. It's just it would cost a bit to get over there. There's this guy. He looks scary, but he's not really that bad. Yeah, I think we'll go after them. So post bounty. Barren World Binary Star System. I mean, there's only that one. Maybe this, but I think those are two different systems. Okay, to Newfoundland. Let's repair our stuff. Let's... we have one fuel left. Alright, let's get ourselves some fuel. Let's get ourselves 200 supplies. We should be good. Let's get an extra, like, I don't know, 50 crew or so. You know what? We shouldn't do that. We should buy the crew instead. It's probably cheaper. Chalcedon, Epiphany, Taurus. Let's get to where we have at least 100 more crew, or at least 100 crew compared to what we have. Okay, so we could sell those to Sudan. Alright, sounds good. Let's go and hope for the best, shall we? Oh, well, we're back to Mayasura. That's strange that they are posting another one. I was just like, oh no, it's pirates. Though it could be them posting that to attack Tritachyon. That could be what it is. So it's not pirates, it's tri-attack. Pirates, tri-attack, yeah, on Luddic Path. There are technically pirates, so we're gonna look at the usual locations. See if we can find any pirates. And if we don't find any, we're just gonna go after that one person. Yeah. I don't think this is against pirates. I think this is against tri-attack. So let's go up to this guy. I'm pretty sure is over here at some AL. It's going to cost 100 fuel to get there. You can hold S to slow down whenever you're in a storm, so you don't use excess fuel when you don't need to. Aw. A storm strike is going to make you use more supplies as well. Alright, so this guy's somewhere. They'll usually hang out at locations, at any kind of system location. My cat is saying, why aren't you paying attention to me? What is wrong with you? Okay. This could also be its own system. Is all of this considered one thing? No. Okay, so if he's not here, then he will be at the other place. Yeah, there's nothing here, so that means this is also a binary star system. So let's go. My cat is telling me to go to sleep. He's like, go to sleep already, it's late. Okay, so... Yep, this is also a binary star system. Cool. And he's around a barren world. Right? Yes, Mr. Cat? My cat David wants to be in the video. You want to say hello to everyone? Come on. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Let me put him in his box. Maybe he'll go to bed. Get up. No? All right. He says no. All right, so she is near a barren world. What? That's W. Okay, so we're looking for a barren world. Barren world. Frozen world. Volcanic world. So there's literally only one place it can be, and it's over here. Aha! There he is. Hello. Hey, dude. We're not going to surrender our goods. We came here to kill you. Let's do this. Everyone who does the whole fighting thing. Let's go. Okay. Mr. Cat. If you guys are curious, like, this hand signal, this hand sign, is about as far as your mic should be from your face. If you're ever curious why I'm doing that. Alright, so is what we need. So it sounds good. So we're gonna have them do that. And go do their thing, and we're gonna go do our thing. Then when we run into the enemy, we're gonna set kill orders. Okay, so let's do a strike on that one. Let's do airstrikes on those. Sounds good. Look at us being too preoccupied. Just, Look at us being preoccupied. Alright, so we just want to keep this guy busy. So we rub our face against it. Damn it. It's okay. Whee! Oh, it's him. Fantastic. Yeah, we're pretty much unkillable. Unless it gets into our unless it gets in past our defenses. They're just like, man, these guys don't take any damage. And we're just feathering our fortress shield as they dump everything that they can into us, and just nothing works. Of course, that one guy was just very into killing us. Alright, let's give that other monitor a... We're mostly just ignoring him more than anything. Okay, let's vent all that hard flux. And I want you to both Focus on killing him. And of course, at this point, we actually don't need to do the escorts on these guys anymore. Instead, we're going to have you rub your face against him. Okay, sounds good. Drone tenders, you focus on that. And Wolf, you do whatever you want. Alright, sounds great. We're just going to keep them busy as we kill all their friends, and then we'll kill them. So we just rub ourselves against them. Keep your shields up, Enforcer. Oh, these guys are dead. Okay, so we're not very good at actually dealing damage, but these guys are going to die, then this mule is going to die, and then that's going to be that. Now, normally I would say put swarmer missiles on the monitors. That will help quite a bit. So he's dead. I'm going to set these guys to just Task Force 1. Have them take care of that one for a while. Yeah, you keep him busy. These fighters are going to come over here and just absolutely obliterate this wolf. So the warthogs are really slow, and it looks like the broadswords do try to stay somewhere in the same vicinity as the... It does appear that the broadswords try to stay somewhere in the same vicinity as the warthogs. Yeah, this pilot decided to put this monitor in a really bad spot. Oh, is he dead? Fantastic. Jump him. I'm going to have this monitor leave. Okay, you leave. Oh! Works every time. Alright, guys. Go get him. Oh. Need to build in some command points first. So he's fine. He's starting to CR out. Should probably have him tactical retreat. And all of you jump him. As you see this enforcer start to just get absolutely jumped by everyone. Drone tender. Please don't go get yourself killed. Thank you, drone tender. No, this enforcer is not going to live very long. So yeah, we just target him to see what he's gonna do. He's he's very busy trying to kill that one monitor, but at the same time they're just gonna strip his shields and kill him. So if you're wondering why the monitors sort of underperformed here, it's because they're using a different build than I usually use. Let's keep him busy, push him around. Yeah, it's not the fastest thing, but then again, we only have 2 proper carriers right now. So let's claim victory. Let's... As long as they're not led by that guy, I don't really care.